This is News 3 Night Watch.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Shakira Speaks. We're topping our news this evening. Muskogee County Chief Coroner Buddy Bryan confirms a death investigation is underway on 16th Avenue and 39th Street. And one person has been shot after an afternoon shooting at the Peachtree Mall. Columbus Police Department are now investigating. The Georgia Bureau of Investigations has been requested by the Manchester Police Department to conduct a death investigation. Russell County Sheriff Tommy Boswell died early Saturday morning in a Columbus hospital. Boswell was 71 years old. House of Heroes held their first team project since March 7th due to the global pandemic this morning. And we're keeping our eye on a number of other big stories for you. The United States has over 3.2 million confirmed cases of COVID-19 with nearly 135,000 deaths.
It's going to be a hot week ahead.
You said a heat dome. I don't know if I like that any more than sporadic showers. That's just me. It's gonna be hot. So like he said, listen to your body, drink some water. Okay, so the Tri-City Outlaws were out early this morning at the Captain D's on Victory Drive. The Pee Wee football team were out asking for donations to pay for some of their expenses for their hopeful upcoming season. The kids were washing cars and selling plates of ribs, hamburgers and hot dogs, mac and cheese, and beans. I even let them wash the news car. So news car went from a dingy white to a nice, look how white that is. They did a really good job. It took them about 20 minutes, but they got some money out of it. So that was good. All right, so moving from Pee Wee football to the Columbus River Dragons. They're trying to make a difference in our community. Jack Patterson, he has that coming up next in sports. Stay with us. Coming up next, this man has changed his yard to reflect his two favorite colors. Stick around, you'll see how I feel about it, how Cody feels about it. We've got that coming up next.
Night Watch.
Okay. This might anger some Auburn fans, Alabama fans, some Georgia fans, but football fans around the world are holding out, hoping for any kind of football this season, even if it's the Pee Wee, the Tri-City Outlaws from earlier. Guys like Donnie Lee Kenner of Knoxville, Tennessee, who's turned his front yard, Cody, into a big orange tribute of sorts. He's got everything from borders around the trees and plants to a driveway replica of Shields Watkins Field. Donnie says it's been a labor of love and something which keeps up his spirits during these tough times. I know how you feel because Georgia football, I was just watching them play, who was I watching them play? Tennessee, actually, on the SEC network. He says, Cody, get this. He said he'd like to see Tennessee every day in the news. Tennessee Vols, the Lady Vols, track, swimming, the whole 9 yards. He says, and I quote, Tennessee is strong in all that. But I can remember Georgia beating Tennessee recently. What I do not like is that orange right there. Good Lord.
But you know that is a true fan.
It's a true fan. And you know what? If I had a separate house, I probably would do the same thing. That orange is just, good God, I cannot do it.
And it's checkered.
And it's checkered.
But I will, no offense to any Tennessee fans, I get the enthusiasm here just because you know the lack of sports that we've had to endure over this summer, so I totally get it.
I get it. And of course, he's in Knoxville. He's in Tennessee, so I can understand him being a Tennessee fan. My skin just crawls. It itches, like just seeing that orange. Auburn fans, Alabama fans, I'm sure you guys feel the same way, especially Alabama fans. Somehow, you guys are Tennessee rivals. Don't understand it. But it looked like it was a pretty day out there for Mr. Denny. Here, what does it look like, Cody?
Yeah, it was pretty nice here. We continue to watch the satellite and radar. We're going to be watching these complexes move through the upper airstream, and a few of that will start to make its way into our area late tomorrow as we get into about 4, 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow afternoon when that system pushes through, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But otherwise, A few showers and storms late tomorrow, but next week it's going to be the heat, and we're talking about upper 90s.
Oof, upper 90s. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 for the evening edition. Good night.